after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, 49ers. Juju Smith-Schuster. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Here we go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Charles already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
What it do, baby? What it do, baby?
You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
What it do, baby?
He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he makes it to the 34. They get this out quickly to the left side.
What it do, baby?
Midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
God, please let me so.
What a flip of the script.
Give me the green light.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Light.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. That's good for a Cleveland first down.
You know what they say? Cry if you need to.
Now they'll throw here.
Oh, what a dot! What a dot!
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 6. 23 yards on the play. First and goal, and a chance to
make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Like, comment.
They'll run with Chubb.
Get off me.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even
late night grind.
Now the defense can't dictate the pressure. They're guessing about where you're.
And he takes this one in.
How they say it? I'm the man. Yeah, I said it. I'm the man. Don't you forget it. The way you are. That is me. The way you dodge. That is me.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back. He's got a man complete. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. Even later in his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. First carry for Elijah Mitchell. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play. The Niners had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
What that boy Moot Boy say?
Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Sit down, Doug.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Rap by the name, Pine Hill, Silver Star. Won't be riding down Silver Star. Back to back and up, boy. Back to back and up, boy.
Conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Let's see.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
That should be a pick.
Man coverage on the outside.
That should be a
My
pick,
scouting
honestly.
report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Browns drive about to get started. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
What a dot. Oh, got him. Oh, foul.
Simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
Yeah, we'll find out here soon enough whether those
that should be him in the helmet,
defensively.
honestly. Gotta hide the ball, buddy.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Man, get off me, clown.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout.
I got so many people praying on my downfall. It's funny.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, green light.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end.
What a dot. Oh, my. What a dot.
Sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys
holy dot.
He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized.
That's what you call a dot.
And that one spanning
holy
even
dot.
65 yards in the air.
You can't throw like me, Doug.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
I did not see who got hurt.
Set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3.
Wow.
That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
That's mine. What?
And he'll be brought down inside.
All right, bet.
Walker now at 1st and 10.
Yeah, you don't know what to do in the run game.
You
don't know what to do in the run game.
Back only to the line of scrimmage.
Play ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Balance.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
How you get burnt, bro? How you get burnt?
Inside the 10 to the 7.
Yep. You don't know what to do.
The first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining.
My punter got hurt?
Aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Out of all the people, my punter.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Rodgers.
Wow.
Samuel, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have regained the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 17-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense in rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses.
Good fight.
Fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points.
Bisping has been a nice player for me all year so far.
I'm not enjoying this at all.
Glad I drafted him.
Both these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in your direction?
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up.
Hey!
Gotta find a way to all get on the same page.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down.
A good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
It's so sad
first, has him set up with second.
how you got commissioners in the league that want to see me lose. Crazy.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 37.
That's crazy.
First time they've hooked up here.
Leadership.
17 at a first
They're trying
down.
to treat me like AB, but I ain't going.
Chubb on the counter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
What a dot. Oh, no. Oh.
Intercepted.
Oh, man.
Just past the 25. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Wow. Let's see.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Give me that sack.
And he's taken down.
Give me that sack, buddy.
Brown sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To try again after the sack. Rodgers going.
That's mine. Oh, they're going to call PI. They're going to call PI.
But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers.
And I get it right back. And I get it right back. Y'all gotta stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with my name. Oh, Denzel back there. Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd.
I'm not waiting on you.
Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Give me that dot. What a dot. What a dot.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
What a freaking dot.
7 yards there, a 1st down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Yeah, Denzel can't use her. As simple as that. I think we all know that.
Going to net him 23 and a 1st. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Marvin,
oh, yeah, I see something.
It up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps
what a
it
dot.
calculated. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drive. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on
Cooper, you got to catch that, buddy.
So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts.
You're looking like a Texans receiver right now.
Executed to perfection.
York able to send this one through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
This got to be tight end attack. Definitely tight end attack.
So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead.
That should be my pick.
and
Come on.
talk about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.
They are.
This is going to wind up incomplete.
But no need
They are
for them.
trying me, though.
They weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
I don't appreciate that.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one.
This man's trying to spam.
3rd down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the
DK.
envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Well, this game already cheated.
Wow. At the 45-yard line. So this game tied at the half, and if you wondered who would come up with the first big play in this 3rd quarter, we have our answer.
Well, in basketball, you know how they tell you to have active hands defensively? I think the same thing applies here. Nice job there, prying the ball free. And now their guys have a chance to take the lead if they can put something together. The beauty of doing it in football, you don't get called for a foul if you hit their arms.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football.
You got to get that, bro. That was so predictable.
Field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
It's close.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, this is pass.
Straight ahead, Walker.
Now sit down.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
No, the fact that I got a fumble, bro. Come on, that should tell you what this game about to do. Ball don't lie.
But it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through.
Punt the ball, Denzel. Punt the ball. I play by the rules. So.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Wow.
They begin this drive with Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They try to throw on
this game is so trash. They're trying to keep Denzel in this game. Why?
Precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row,
like,
yeah,
I'm so confused.
You want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is going to have a Browns first down.
Now just an easy read.
Conversion.
Easy read.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
Got to get Cooper involved.
They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Wow.
Jalen Thompson picks it. And into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And into the end zone. A pick six.
That's wild. Oh, I made that decision. That was me. That was me.
And the lead is up to 14.
That was me.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
But this is where leadership really comes in.
They're probably telling him my plays.
How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
That's how desperate they are
for
me to lose.
All right, guys. You had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That's out to Chubb, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down.
Chubb been going crazy right now. I ain't gonna lie, that right side.
They've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Flush to his right.
Late hit. Late hit on the quarterback. Late hit. Late hit.
Down in distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Bro, what? Nah. I don't even throw it to him. I didn't even throw it to him. Nah, I did not throw it to him.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh.
Wow, that's crazy.
Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
7 yards on the
that is crazy.
It'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the back.
That better be a pick. Come on.
Meanwhile,
that's crazy.
3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And on 4th down,
sipping my juice.
Sending this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
What Travis Scott call it? A jumbo juice? That's what I'm sipping on.
Seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being fun with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch.
You gotta catch that, dog.
This two-shell pass, and in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Oh, PI. We got to call that.
They can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We definitely got to call that.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Certainly appears to be ready for
we were rushed, bro, so I ain't have time to. Wow, this game's garbage.
Another interception. Buda Baker with a pick, and the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This game is trash.
Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball,
let's see.
The manager would have been
the freaking animation, bro.
For the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest.
I mean, the game's not over.
Can do any better.
And the
game's not over, though.
So. On the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Hey, 626. Over 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
What a dot.
And the Browns
what a freaking dot.
At their own 28-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Second and 9 now. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And with that last
why Madden do that?
Over that 300-yard mark. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the
They're going to reward somebody for being inactive. That's crazy, though.
Play action here on first down. They'll roll him out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day
reward
when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Getting this one all the way down.
Yo, Tony, answer this. How do you give somebody a forced win that was not active at the scheduled time?
It's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first
Yeah, you gotta talk to your commissioners, man. They'll do you dirty. They'll do you dirty, Tony. Watch your back.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Not talk. Watch your back.
Watch
your back, buddy.
We just saw him do there because
That's all I gotta say.
he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the
See, I'm fighting for my life right now.
Flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb with his second TD of the game, his sixth of the year. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Game's not over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Has to be a passing play.
Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked up the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all,
good job.
it could end up in enemy's
good job.
The point after is good, and the lead now up to 14.
Good job.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Let's see.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here
How
at the
do
25.
we respond to that? How will we respond to that?
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's second and 12.
Mm-hmm.
The Play action fake. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12. And now here's another interception. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Funny.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit down.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 57 yards. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And when do they start
thinking about scoring
these timeouts? They've got all 3 still
like
defensively.
3 hours.
You have to start right now. Here's the time.
That's the crazy part about it.
Stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your
part about
timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind that it will also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And they're able to get this one across the 30.
This man cannot score offense.
Rushing for him now as he has been
Crazy.
tremendous all day long.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the counter, it's Walker. And strong running there as he's across midfield. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. No doubt
What are they
those
doing?
the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth.
So he gonna chew
This is
clock?
when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the
He
sideline.
gonna chew clock.
Yeah, they
That's
love
wild.
the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell
This
your
man is
quarterback,
chewing
hey,
clock.
time to be a hero. We're not gonna
That
throw it
is
in.
a sad
Just speed up
scene.
that clock. And if you have the
No
ball,
cap.
they can't score.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it.
Yeah, he gonna chew clock.
It's a gain of 8.
Crazy.
The chains.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? Gun bunch. Curse.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
So with that, you figure, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just...
And my goodness, another interception. Buda Baker with a pick.
Nah, the game really slowed me down, bro. The game really slowed down Amari Cooper, bro.
This is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused...
I know I'm not the only one that saw that, bro.
He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you...
I know I'm not the only one that saw that, bro.
That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific
I know I'm not the one that saw that.
Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
I literally just fell out of my chair, bro.
Pick up there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage,
Literally
held
just
their
fell out of my
spot,
chair.
and stacked him up.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today. Well, this winds up an empty possession.
Make sure y'all sub to the channel, like, comment. Late night game video coming out for work. So let's slip one in for you guys.
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
The grind don't stop.
After the
Play for you guys.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Don't care how late it is, man. This game's garbage.
Incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
Make sure y'all sub to the channel, bro. That game was BS, bro.
By the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.
Speaking of that, I got to get a new light bulb.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time.
Out.
They go to each other in
Green
practice,
light.
your training camps, your off season. But on game day,